My friends, real friends, better than your friends.
Hey,
That's how we keep popping out that thing.
let go.
False, real friends, we ain't even gotta pretend.
Mm-mm.
Get back, spend it all on my friends.
Pull me up, pull me up. They never let me down. They pull me up, they pull me up. My friends, my fam, my friends, my fam. They never let me drown. Pull me up, pull me up. Never let me down. Pull me up. Hey, they never let me drown, 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 drown.
Real friends, better than your friends.
Hey,
That's how we keep
stop
popping out
on
that
that.
thing. Real friends, better than your friends.
Hey.
They know what I would do. I would all of my crew, yeah. I ain't making no room, yeah.
I ain't making no, I ain't making no.
That's how we do, yeah.
That's how we do it. Hey, people better get their asses some new friends and fans and shit, yo. Oh my god. Hey.
Your friends are false. We fly, why cry? Our souls exposed, yeah. We smoke, we laugh, your stress, my stress.
Hey.
I'm blessed, you blessed.
Tell them, Jay. 10 toes. We was on there. Hey.
We proposed to a stove, yeah. Shit you, shit clothes. That's how deep shit goes, yeah. Every week you got bros, yeah. All of y'all fit clothes, yeah. Y'all switching sides like NBA teams just after halftime.
Hey.
Pulling up on my dog, make sure you okay. I don't even have time. They caught me a Porsche, butterscotch seats, just for they had meals. They're better than rappers and they don't even have bills. Got rid for Embryo BM as soon as he came home. We hopped on the plane, headed straight to the plane. That's how we turn the game on.
Game on.
Time mama died, I was there. My nephew died, he was there. He in my house, more than I be there.
More to be there.
Taka there, E there. Breezy there, Juan there. High here, Shaka there, Lord there.
They all there.
Oh, yeah. That's good, Juana here. She feel like Nirvana here. Creep like a Soho house, I might stay in and
grow out my hair.
Tight circle, no squares. I'm geometrically opposed.
Oh.
I like to triangles. Y'all like to troll, do you? Talk around hoes, do you? Y'all don't follow codes, do you?
Y'all don't follow codes, do you?
Niggas close to you, you emotional. They think the dog's a friend. That's how me got his freedom. Y'all put niggas on a t-shirt. It hurts, you ain't never meet them. You got niggas in the fast. You ain't even trying to feed them. I'm trying to free the world. That's how I keep them in. I ain't going to nobody nothing. Me and my wife beefing. I don't care if the house on fire.
I'm dying, nigga, I ain't leaving.
Take care of my kids.
After he done grieving. Then we don't need to be friends. Hey, y'all understand some things. Motherfuckers don't need to be friends. Yo, back in the house once again, dropping unexpectedly like bird shit. It's straight been a minute. What's good? It was great. Let me see who we got. Hey, we got Foot Soldier up in here. What up, drop? How y'all doing? I ain't want nothing. I ain't been on here a long ass mother freaking time, yo. Well, as far as me doing a live, I do frequent chats and whatnot and things and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I done sorta kinda came up from my grieving. So I said, well, let me, hey. So what's good for Soldier? What's good? Drop. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Open panel and everything and stuff. If anybody come, I ain't about to be talking about none of my boring ass. I ain't funny. I don't dox. I don't I don't do none of that shit. So it'd be a little boring to y'all how I do my shit, but yeah. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. There we go. Talk to me. What's going on? Like, what's I done seen some things, heard some things, been told some things and stuff and things. But y'all been talking about it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I did have to let that be known. It's certain things that if motherfuckers don't know how to be friends, Stop calling motherfuckers friends and family and things, y'all. Because I'm going to tell you, especially you round motherfuckers doing the fuck shit, don't ever think that you're exempt. Don't ever think for it. Yes, Gemini season. What up, Alethea? It's our season. Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Yeah, we done stepped through. We done came through. It's our season. I see a lot of Gemini showing off out here. Look at Remy. Remy ass is showing the fuck out, yo. Word up. It's our season. You can tell. These Geminis out here wilding. How you been, Alethea? How you been? How are you? But yeah, like I was saying, sir, don't think like you pick and choose who you want to be around and all of that type of stuff. You know how certain people get down. You know how they move, how they do. So what's funny to me, what makes shit funny about it is that, you know, when certain people think they're gonna be exempt, like what? These motherfuckers been doing this shit forever, bimbers. Like this, they, you know, their stance on this thing, and you think like, oh my god, I'm gonna be exempt. Like, hell no, fuck you thought. Like, oh my gosh, yo, this shit is crazy. That's why a lot of people don't fuck with my crazy, cowardly ass. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give a fuck who I'm down with. If I can't be myself, I don't need to be around you. I don't need to be around nobody that's gonna be oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. My mother dead, and now my second mama has passed away now. So I be fucked. Well, I will say, you know, my husband, he tell me what to do and shit, but he don't even dictate like my every move. He come at me when it need be, like, you know what I'm saying? I move around with who I want to fucking move around with. Oh, and I do want to shout out, without calling any names, shout out to the 3 people that you know, checked on me after you know, my grandma passed and everything. So, oh, here go foot. Oh, my bad. Hello, my girl.
What's up?
I didn't even see you. You talking about hey diamonds? You should have told me you was at the back down, ready to kick it in.
No,
if I ain't
I wasn't that alone. You got me on time.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
Okay.
I was saying
How are you?
Fine. I was saying the same thing you said. The same thing. You all parties involved. I hope you're listening. You all know how these people are when they were enemies of yours. The same regurgitating stuff y'all putting out here, y'all knew about, but y'all still decided to mess with these people anyway. So now it's an issue. Now y'all bringing out the same stuff you heard before you started messing with them. What's the problem that you guys cannot just leave one another alone?
Mm-hmm. That's why I appreciate what I did get a chance to peep at Mo thing, what she was doing, and you know, trying to put it to rest. Shit she dealt with, like she didn't do it as a group effort. She ain't asked certain motherfuckers to climb on stage with her. She wanted to do what she wanted to do. And you know, it's just wild though, but it ain't just that. Like, what up? Okay. But it's just wild though, because you know it's been going on, like, you know, the cycle. And since Okur is in here, she's calling herself the YouTube shuffle. I call it get your motherfucking turn when it's your turn. Like it's just wild to me. And I ain't got nothing against neither party. You know, certain people I don't fuck with, you know, and they don't fuck with me. So, you know, it's not a bad thing, but it's just an overall thing. Like, if you don't understand certain things about people and their individuality, then you don't need to be friends. You know what I'm saying? Or call yourself fam or nothing like that. Shit just wild, B. What up, Drop?
What's happening with you? What's going on?
Long time, my friend. How are you?
Tell
Oh,
her,
I've been cool.
tell Lovely to hit the panel. Yes, I am upset with you.
Oh,
For
Lord.
one
Now, I don't know nothing
reason.
about that. Now, what you
No,
and
no,
Lovely
it's
got
not.
going on
No,
now?
Oh,
no,
y'all up here
no.
being messy, man.
It's not gonna be no arguing, okay? She asking me, and she
Oh,
hope
you
I'm
know
not
I end the
upset.
lie quick. I can't take it. I can't take it. Look,
No,
look,
no,
fuck a content.
no.
I can't take all this shit.
Take,
Yeah, I started sucker ducking, man.
I'm sorry,
Dipping
Sir
out of a
Drop. I'm
lot of
not trying to
people's.
be messy, okay?
Well, shit, y'all can
Out of,
talk. What you
No,
yeah, I've
say,
I
been.
just
drop?
trying. We're just
I
trying to
said,
clear something up. That's all.
Oh, okay. Y'all
yeah, I've
got the
been.
floor. No, it ain't really being met. It's being, I guess, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And that comes with all of that. But I just don't understand. And then it's the same shit, different toilet. Because all right, you got people, you know, that sis, bruh, fam, friend, all of that stuff. Then you can't do certain things. You restricted to talking to certain people. Like you can't be an individuality and individual and still kick it. And then it's like the things that people get mad with people for the same stuff they done did. I don't care if it was 30 years ago or just last week. Like you're getting mad and holding. I don't know. Shit just wild. So I can't
Like
look. I had lost my grandma. I said, let me come to YouTube so I won't be all depressed, crying, and all that type of stuff. I get on here and all of this stuff going on. I said, Lord, have mercy. I should just turn
yeah,
on the TV, watch the shy, some shit.
it's kind of normal. It's kind of normal for females to do it. The sad thing is you got dudes in the
Females.
gossip section now.
Right.
I'm talking about like dudes be behaving off emotions now, and it's like, come on, bro, you a grown man. I done found myself spazzing out on a grown man, spitting all on my phone. I'm like, yeah, I gotta fix that.
Yeah,
That's
you
not.
do
It's not
spaz, my
cool.
dude. Your ass do be look. You used to
Hey,
get it
no, but
in.
now just stay away from them. I just block,
Uh-uh.
unsubscribe, and keep it moving.
Well, hold on. You up here? Oh,
Lovely,
there she go. Welcome
lovely.
to the Rambo Room, LTJ.
Can you hear
Can
me?
you
All right,
sing
I'm
Lovely.
gonna go
can
on
you sing the
mute.
thanks for coming over real quick before
Thanks for coming over.
Can
All
I?
right,
Yeah.
drop. Let's go on mute. These two ladies wanna say talk. We're gonna go on mute
Lovely,
Yep,
for a
yep.
minute.
lovely.
Yes, ma'am.
Just please take the thing about me being a scammer down. That's all I want.
Okay.
That's it. I had a
That's
whole lot to
all.
say. I had a whole lot to say to you, but no, it doesn't matter now.
Okay. I surely will. I didn't want
Appreciate it.
nobody to say I dirty deleted it or nothing, so that's why I put my little, me saying my bad because I didn't know. I thought you were talking about me. I put it in
Hell
the
no,
chat.
no, 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 lovely. Last time, if you'd have did this when I called your name out, I would understand it. But you didn't. I mean, you went hard. You went hard. I was like, damn, don't listen. Just because I'm affiliated with somebody, don't equate me with that because I have a lot to say to you guys, but y'all don't listen. Y'all gonna keep on doing what y'all do, but it has nothing to do with me. I don't
Right.
like what's going on between y'all, but ain't too much I can do about it.
I understand. I most certainly will take it down now.
I appreciate it because it was eating the fuck out of me. Because I don't want you to give that person the idea that she was right with no proof. You feel me?
Right.
That's all I wanted. Other than that, I
I
ain't got
have
nothing
no
to do with
idea what
nothing.
y'all talking about, but I'm glad. See, for all y'all that think LTG so damn bad, y'all
She
witness this
is.
right here.
No, no,
Look.
no. Don't give her no credit yet. No, fuck no. Hell no. Do not give her no credit yet. That's her problem right there.
Now that's
Well,
one
I just
thing. If
look.
Foot Soldier is one person that will always keep it 100 with my ass. Like forever, she's always done that, and that's what I like about her. And I have a lot of respect
Oh,
for
that's
her.
the way you like somebody. Hey, hold on now. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
That's the way you like somebody. You can keep that like child. I swear to
I
God.
said that's what I like about you is that
Okay,
you
okay.
always keep it 100 with me. You know.
I tried to keep it 100 with all y'all, but y'all don't listen. Y'all do not listen.
And
I'm glad
she
you
ain't
find it.
specific. It's all around the board too. She don't have no particular person enough. Foot soldier gonna get up at anybody ass.
I'm trying to find it. I'm looking
Yeah,
for it right now.
retractor that hey, retracted I'm old, because your ass got to get there. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, I
That's
found
all
it,
I
and it has
wanted. I
been
mean, 'cause
deleted.
that was bothering me. That was it. Everything else I'm good with.
Okay. How you been doing, Miss Coleman?
Somebody decided to drop unexpectedly like bird shit one day and come up here and all of this old stuff going on. So all I got to say, and I ain't got no specifically people either, is a lot of people, me included sometimes too, just watch who you call friends, sis, bro, fam, and
Mhm.
all that shit.
Have you been
Yeah.
seeing everything that's been going on in the YouTube streets, or you just in
Yes,
general?
thanks to Money Boy, I'll be over here.
Oh yeah, okay. I fell asleep. He was live last night, and I fell asleep listening to it. And I woke up. I heard like I was still listening to it, and I heard James talking, and I was like, "Is he on the panel?" Or whatever. So I tried to hear what he was talking about. Then I fell right back to sleep.
I gotta replay the one from last night. I was up in there one day. I think he was playing Moe's live and
Hmm.
Gears and John
That's
Frank.
what they
I
was
came in
listening
there
to
on the
last
part.
night too.
Yeah, I came up and down the part where they was catching her and a whole bunch of shit. I was like, oh, and then they was saying old boy was over there spazzing out and shit. And then I was like, oh God.
Listen, this
Same
shit,
shit.
Harry. This shit, you can get that way. I felt that way a week ago. Now say, let me take a step back, because this shit can get you involved in some, especially when you like someone, right?
Hmm.
And you supporting them wholeheartedly, and they be doing shit. And I don't be just mad with the people that's doing shit to them. I be mad with them, because you don't give people your power first and foremost. You
Right.
don't. Once you do that, you want to start spazzing out. Next thing you know, you want to do some shit. You feeling some kind of way for some YouTube shit. Not only that, if you know the shit ain't true, why the hell do you care? Why do you care? You just
Well,
make
see,
it
that's
worse.
why. I'm different because I know LCG. You're a content creator. Drop you is too. But you just one of them. You'll watch some shit, and you like you said, you'll feel the way you feel. I just don't watch everything, and I finally got to a point that I don't talk to people. I don't talk to people outside of YouTube no more. So it ain't nobody calling telling me nothing. So I
Hmm.
don't have that same feel. Talk your shit. I ain't heard it.
I mean,
Hey,
And
let me
people
I
ask
people
y'all
do that. They
Hello,
do that
Toe
because they
Drop.
trust people. They
what's
they
happening.
they
What's
trust
happening.
the people that they talking to. It's crazy because you shouldn't, because of the history of the person.
Hey, people's
So
lamp. Now I done dug in some people's asses backstage that I talked to, but I ain't a go lava type motherfucker to be spazzing the fuck out. But sometimes I enjoy it. It gets entertaining and then it gets heartbreaking. So I know how to log the fuck off and don't nobody be calling me, telling me shit no more. I done cut all of these motherfuckers off. So anyway, but yeah, what you had to say, Drop?
I got a two questions. I ain't gonna say y'all, so y'all can answer it honestly. What do people get out of tearing each other down on the internet? What's the perks to it?
they
Is it
feel
views? What is it? What is that? I don't understand because it seemed like both parties is gonna be irritated, but then they keep doing it, and it's like,
In the
all right, how
words,
long?
in the words of my boy over there, is content.
We got
It's
Yeah.
content.
content.
So to me, it sounds like
well.
a lack of content if like I'ma be the content for your channel. If I'm the content, that means you don't have any content. If you telling people about me, then instead of telling people about yourself, to me, that's just a cheat code that they doing just to get people to press like and fuss and all that. So that was my second question. Is it the lack of content? Like, because we could easily get up here, right? Say y'all was beefing or whatever. We can easily get up here and talk about Remy Ma and Papoose. That's the same type content, but it ain't throwing shots at each other. We could talk about Will Smith and Will and Jada, but it ain't about us towards each other. So you can still gossip about stuff and take sides on stuff, but when people taking sides on people, now you dividing the community. They take this side, they take this side. Now this person really like this person, but don't mess with them because that person don't mess with them, and they don't want to play both sides of the fence. To me, it just it put a bad spirit on me when I used to be doing that crazy nephew, hey you a fag, all that and all that.
Y'all go
I
first,
would be
and then I'm get on the end. Y'all go ahead, cause especially we gonna let Occur get it. Hey, Miss Tawana, we gonna let her get it because she's a channel holder. So yeah.
Okay, so a lot of times I try to behave,
She
and
laughing. She
then
not serious.
no, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So sometimes I get in my feelings, especially if it be somebody that I really was cool with, or you know, and sometimes I get irritated, and that's a big thing for me. I get irritated sometimes. I'll be listening to stuff and I'll be hearing stuff that I'll be like, that ain't what happened, or that ain't right, and then I just feel the urge to come out and run my mouth about it. But I get what you're saying, and I do have channels where I do focus on just me and my stuff, and I vlog and all that kind of stuff as well. So I don't just do the messy stuff, but I get where you're coming from with the, if we can't talk about ourselves, then we ain't really got content. If we got to use somebody else like as a mule, so I get where you're coming from with that.
now I asked my mom why do she think people do that, and she said she never saw 8 people get together in an argument, 8 black folks get together, and it don't start getting bickery. You know what I mean? That's in anything. If you're on a basketball team, it's gonna be beef on that team. If you your family, say you got 5 people living in a house, beef is just black people don't respect. To me, black people don't respect each other if they don't mess with you. If they mess with you, they love you to death. If they don't, they ain't even saying hi to you, and that's a problem with our people, I think. But it becomes fun, and then it becomes like I said, an evil spirit, man. You would be sitting there not even online thinking about something that happened yesterday online, and you're not gonna even really mess with these people in real life. You just gonna
Drop,
get back
you
on.
know, but drop, you know how it is because look at your growth. It all just takes timing. I mean, the people that do it are gonna eventually have to get to where you are. But right now, they're not seeing that. They be like, you ain't about to lie on me. Oh, I'm about to show them. The levels that it get to. I mean, it go too
All the way
far
to
for
the
me, so I just
doctor.
separate myself. But it's all about everybody's time and the ones that do participate in it. I mean, hey, people just
Cause you know how we used to get down. It
yes,
used to
God.
be chaotic. Man, you talk about
Yo,
almost getting people shot and all kind of stuff. It's
yes,
like
y'all. Oh Lord, ooh, it was crazy. Look, so I'm
QEP
proud
about
of
to
your
come
growth.
on too.
But it's all about timing, but people gotta get tired. And then, people gotta stop watching shit, I guess. Especially a motherfucker, you into it with a motherfucker, and they gonna lie, talk shit. And if they low budget and they ain't on your level, but you allow them to get on your level, well, you get down to their level because you responding, but everybody don't look at it like that. So it's up to us, the viewers, to participate, pom it on, cheerlead that shit, or we move on. Because if we don't watch it, they won't do it. Don't nobody watch my boring ass. Look, I'm too
You
nice.
said it.
They tell me I'm too nice. I'm a coward. I'm scary. I just don't like this shit because my little midget cripple ass with my big ass head and knock knees and shit. I don't know how to YouTube fight. I only know how to get it in real life. I don't know. So I'm like, I can't go there with these people. I say they shirt ugly. Next thing I know, I be fucking doxxed and shit. So it's just the timing of the individual and us as viewers what we choose to view. The back and forth isn't bad when it gets. Hold on, I can't even see it because that stupid thing in the way. Hold on. Let's see. What you said? Okay. The back and forth isn't bad. It's when it gets dirty and ugly. Yeah, like the doxing and the, look, motherfucker be doxing motherfuckers' ancestors and shit. Calling their jobs and so I'd be like, I can't fight with these people. I am a coward. Fuck this shit. I can't fight like they fight.
My
Unless
problem.
they close to North Carolina or something, then but I ain't got time for shit like that. So I just stay in the back, speak my opinion whenever I want in chat. So, but hey, I mean, I can choose to not watch it, so I won't feel frustrated or nothing. Foot, what
The
you think
hard
about
part.
with huh?
Oh, go ahead, Soldier. Yeah, you
I
was
just think
passing
it.
the
I think
something.
it's just in. I think it's just in us.
That's what my mom said.
But you
That's
know
what.
something? When I went on a cruise last week, and it was 4,000 people on this cruise, right? And everybody partying, everybody drinking, everybody having a good time. But it was nothing like on land. You know how on land, because we doing line dances and all kinds of stuff. You might bump into somebody or step on somebody's shoe, and they ready to fight or shoot you or whatever. On this cruise, I promise you, out of 4,000 people for a whole week, not one fight broke out. And you
Some
got black, white, everything up on there.
sometimes
Ghetto.
it is the people. Sometimes it is the people. It
Mhm.
is. It's not all, but unfortunately, we all get grouped up together because of our color of our skin. Because we don't benefit from it. People don't understand it. They always talk about what other ethnic group does. We do not benefit from tearing each other down. We just don't.
And then you
And
had
the
people
entertainment.
complimenting each other. You know how like in the YouTube streets, people like you said, tearing each other down, whatever. You had people with big bellies walking around, letting it hang, like they didn't care. People was literally complimenting each other, and hey, like if they saw something, instead of if they saw something out of place, they would help them or tell them, hey, your shirt is kind of like whatever, something
Yeah, because
poking out or
nobody
whatever.
on that
It
cruise
was
was
just a
miserable.
pleasant, fun time, girl.
They weren't miserable.
No,
Mhm.
they were decent people. They wasn't about the argument and the fighting. Some people get on them trips and look for that.
Mhm. But I gotta
So
get back to work, y'all. I was just on a break, but thank you for having me up, Miss Coleman.
don't forget, lovely.
All
I,
right,
I
have a
already
good
did
one.
it. I did it
Look,
while I was on
did
here.
you retract it?
Uh, thank
Yes,
you.
I took it down.
Thank you.
Did you
Okay.
retract? Okay.
Bye,
Hey, now
y'all.
dig this.
All
If
right.
Talk to you later.
if they would have started arguing, it would have been way more entertaining. But they'd have been tearing each other down.
Look, and to the person that just text me, y'all gotta understand, I don't have the same dislike for people that certain people do. She came in here, she was pleasant, she was nice. Now, whatever she done said about me, whenever she talked about me, I didn't hear it. So thank you very much, but don't see block because I thought anyway. But yeah, y'all.
No, it was. See how God works. I needed to say that to her.
And you see how far a simple conversation can go versus yelling and
Right.
screaming.
Effective communication.
It's the people. It's the behavior of people. We just got
Hmm.
people, unfortunately, in our society just full of want to fight, want to argue. They just love it. It's like they don't know nothing else.
And you see how I'm just repping the people that gave me their condolences and all that stuff when I lost one of the best people in my life. And now they want to remind me. I didn't see it. So I hate she had to go real quick, but I ain't worried about that. But that's funny though.
Damn,
She
you
didn't
lost
come in
Nana.
here. She didn't come up here cussing me out. She won't rude. She won't rude the foot soldier. She did what foot soldier asked her to do. And somebody wanted to remind me she was just talking shit about me on a panel. Like, okay, I didn't see it. Like, thank you though. You see how that shit is.
Now the person that sent you that might be looking like the chick up there is a wolf in sheep clothing. Don't let her fool
Yeah,
you.
or they're looking at me like, how dare I? You know what I'm
choose.
saying? Like,
Sometimes
I'm
you
just
don't have to
nice to
deal with
people.
it.
I'm not, if somebody cordial with me, and I mean, I show the same respect because I don't have the same hate that people do for other. I might not like even the people I fuck with. Fuck with, you know what I'm saying? I don't like everything they do. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it is what it is.
I
But I don't
agree.
got
I
time
Now
to
agree.
be all that.
me and my friends used to do that. Like me and Huey P would bang on each other and call each other right after it's over and say they gonna love that one. Cause we
How
set it
is
up
he?
like
Is he
that. You know
out?
what I
Is he
mean?
out yet?
No, he got a couple more. He got a couple more. He
Okay.
doing good though. He doing
Okay, that's
good.
what's up. Sit up, tell him I said peace. Like, oh man.
Yeah, he one of the
Uh,
realest dudes I know as far as the internet concerned.
yeah, and as far as really getting it where he talked, like he ain't just talking, his moves match with his talk. He was all in the communities and everything. You know, he met up with the people. He doing, doing stuff for the community. So
Get over
yeah,
here.
that was who you talking to? Your pup, your dog.
Yeah, man. She acting straight
Your
snobbish.
wilder.
I forgot to give my condolences, Bowman.
So you lost
Oh,
Nana,
you
huh?
probably ain't know. Yeah, these was the
Yeah.
people like behind the scenes that knew her that I shared it with. That knew her and stuff. So yeah, I
Right.
didn't come on. Oh no, I think I did come on here. And then I took it off. I was like, oh shit.
That's why
These
that's
people.
why I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, I took it down. I played
It's
one
sad
of the
that you
moments in
can't
it.
you can't express your life like with your kids, grandkids, or whatever, without somebody making troll accounts of it or saying something
Mhm.
negative. And that's our
Yeah.
Man,
people.
people so evil. If you would have been like live and you been all in the mix, they would have used that against you. That's how evil they is. They'd have brought up Nana and
Hell
everything. You'd
yeah.
have been like,
Look, I wouldn't have been dropping no cash apps or nothing. Motherfuckers would be like, she coming out here lying so she can get cash app. Don't see no cash app dropped or nothing. But that'd be the story. Like, nah. My
Trying to
grandma
get
was good. Like she
trying
she
to
got
get
put away
something
real
done.
nice.
That's
Like,
all.
look, somebody was like, what you need? I was like, your prayers, because I don't know how this gonna go. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna take this. And then it's like the first time, like after they pay, like first of all, you go through them with the last stuff, like that last stage, they call it the transitional stage. And then when
Right.
they transition, why the fuck do they take so long to come and get the body? That is the torture. She died like 2:16 in the morning. Do you know they didn't come until about like 9 or 10 o'clock to
that's
come get
insane.
her? Yeah,
Oh
that
wow.
man. I
Is
was
that
Now
like,
if we
oh
go
my
back,
God.
if we go back to the old days though, your loved one might be in the bed for about 3, 4 days on
Damn, that's
purpose,
sad.
where they wouldn't even
Mm.
let you like, you had them older people that'd say, I don't want to die in the hospital, I want to die in my bed. So,
Yep,
exactly?
die
they'll
in my
put the
bed.
loved ones yeah.
They had
But three,
funerals.
four days though, come on now.
They had funerals in the home
I
Yeah.
know. I don't know how they did it because after the
because
burying, because
nobody was going to funeral homes and
I
spending money or
know.
whatever. They had the funeral in the home and bury them there. Because
And
people
they
had
And
don't even
land.
then,
tell us. They don't
We
even
had
tell us
land
like,
back there. Our ancestors and your grandmothers, they had land.
and
oh
that's
yeah,
where they
she got
got buried.
plenty. Yes,
Yeah,
God.
Look, and they used to get buried on their own land, and
On their
exactly.
now
own land in their
now
backyards. Yep.
but look, the profit to that is now you can't take my house. There's no taxes on my house no more. It's a grave site now. So people will get buried on their land, and that's their
Just to keep it.
property. Not just to
Mhm.
keep it, that's just a perk that came with it. To
Oh,
this day,
hell
like
yeah.
if you bury yourself on your own land or anybody that's in your immediate family, they can't tax your house or nothing. You know what I mean? You still gotta pay the whatever, but once that's paid off, it's just free now. It's really your land. And they
I
quit
don't want
doing
no
that.
funeral. I want any monies and stuff that's left. I want my kids, my family to get that shit.
Exactly.
Just burn my ass and
Right.
sprinkle me some. I don't want nobody looking all over me. I don't know. Hell no. I'm telling you, because it's torture. Like it. It was torture seeing
So
them rolling. Like you got to go, and I hate how they do it. Like
I
when you
know.
first go in, you got to see her. Then they
Yeah.
close her up after a certain point. Then they roll her out, and then they got another presentation as you walking out. Like what the like, yo, I can't, I cannot, and oh Lord Jesus,
The
just
worst is the burial part though. When they keep the casket closed and
You mean
it's like
when
I'm
they put
never
them in
gonna
the
see him.
ground? That what
Yeah.
you talking about? When they
But
put
I
them in the
told my
ground?
peoples if when I pass away, man, cremate me for the simple fact I'm petrified of getting put in the ground. Don't put me
yeah,
in the
with bugs
ground.
eating your body, even though you don't know nothing about it. It's just that whole thing. Like you getting ate up, maggots. Oh my God, no.
No, I
Yeah.
want to be cremated as well. I spend all that money
Mhm.
on funerals. They
Don't be
make
spending
me
all that money.
cremate.
Y'all better keep that shit
Yeah, I
And
got
and
my
not
not pay
only
dad's
me.
that,
ashes now. Did you
don't
know if
bury your don't bury your loved ones with jewelry, okay? Don't bury them with no jewelry. They won't
Mm-mm.
have that jewelry.
all the money,
They take
anything you put in the
everything.
Mm-mm.
casket, they take it out. That's why you never see the casket open.
Exactly. And what about the
They
But
ones
take
I
that
want to be
lost
like
the
my
loved ones?
grandma. I want to be
Yeah,
like
but
my
what about
grandma. She had enough money stacked for her funeral and to leave her 4 kids that's left, her 14 grandchildren, her 28 great grandchildren, and her 28 great grandchildren and her 7 great grandchildren, all something.
she was blessed?
I want to be
and a
like
hundred
her.
a month,
Okay.
a hundred
Yeah.
a month to get you a $2 million life insurance also. So if
Yo, that lady, and she was 90 something, man. She was, oh my God,
Yeah.
yo, yeah. So even though we know, like, my cousin was like, oh, well, she couldn't be forever. It was just, and this a whole nother lie, but I'm really gonna try to say how the doctors, not just good, they really take advantage of the elderly. And that's what really had me still like in this grieving, like mad anger type of thing. Because how you gonna put a 90-year-old lady, 4 foot nothing, 105 pounds now. She going to hospital for low potassium. She ready to go. She in there calling for her Jesus and saying she ready to go home. Why are you shooting her up with a psych med?
mm,
Then she get out a week later when she do the follow-up. Her hemoglobin A1C is just a little high. Why the fuck the doctor gonna put, like I said, a 90-some-year-old lady, 4'7", 105 pounds, soaking wet on some fucking Ozempic?
Because they
What you
don't
think
care.
was going?
Got the
What
ones
you
that
think
care
the
and
fuck
got the
was gonna
ones.
happen to her? Then she
No,
it's all
stopped
no,
about
they
eating,
that
don't
dollar,
drinking,
care.
man.
doing like no. And then you sizing my aunts and them up because they older too, like they in their 70s and stuff, and so they sizing them up, manipulating them.
And then,
It's just
and then
yeah. So
and then they
yeah, the
always
doctors ain't
try to
shit.
get the they always try to get that last surgery off so it take half of the insurance money. Like
That's
6 months before they pass, they normally be like, we can do this and this
yeah,
can prolong and law this, that, and the third when
Yeah,
they
they do
know
that
it's not
shit.
gonna work.
Cause first
no.
of all, you fucked her up with the psych med. But what the fuck? You could have gave her metformin. Like you could have gave her any fucking thing. Why Ozempic? Ozempic does what? Curb your appetite. You know she
Yeah.
ain't gonna eat and fucking drink. And I'm fussing at her. Man, that shit was so it got wild in the end because of that. Like with the aunts and how because the oldest in charge and this and that. And but yeah, be there, be an advocate for your people, even though they don't listen or not. That's when they start putting grandma on hospice. I made sure I said, Grandma, I ain't got nothing to do with this, right? She looked at me, I know. So I laid in that bed with her and everything. I wasn't there when she took her last breath. I had just left because it was like 2 something in the morning. But yeah, so
And they be
just be
ready
there
though,
for your
man. They
loved
be
ones,
happy.
y'all.
They be happy
But
though,
I didn't
man.
like, I'm gonna tell you the part that tore me up though, is the part like that agitated state when they just up, they be sleep and then they just get up and whine and reach for you. Cause I think
Right.
she actually went blind and everything. Like it was
My
yeah,
dad
That's
that shit
started
was
terrible.
seeing people when he was transitioning. He look at my mom.
yes.
He like, you see these? Why is all these Oriental people in the room?
Mm.
So my mom look at me and look at him like, they're just doing their job. She didn't even want to freak him out. Like, ain't no Oriental people in here.
Right.
But
Right.
they
That's how you
actually
gotta do
start
it.
seeing, the different realms and the different parallel universes. Cause it really was people in there. They just wasn't in our realm. But you
Right.
start seeing the different how
Yeah.
we all living in the same space at the same time, but through different times. Like World War I is still going on right now. It's just not in our
Hell
world.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
weird.
you
But did you know how
believe
much of a hustle is? Next time you bury somebody, do this. My homie that passed away, mom did it. She bought his grave, right? They charged her something like $500, right? But then if you buy it before you die, it's only $50. So she bought
Mm-hmm.
all her graves at one
Yeah, you
time
buy
so they
all the
all can be
plots.
buried.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's only $50 when you alive, 500 when you dead. That's crazy. This one we mourning. This one it should be 50.
That's
my
one thing
older
I'm
sister,
glad my
she bought
grandma.
her.
What you say, foot?
My older sister, she in North Carolina, she bought hers right where
When
her
you
dad
coming to
is.
North Carolina to see your sister?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get there because y'all expect me to catch a plane. It ain't happening. You gonna have to drug me up to get me on the plane.
And you could catch a
Oh
bus.
God,
It's only like
man!
six
If you
dollars. Catch a bus.
if you in the DMV, man, I'm telling you, I was just
Listen,
up there because after
if
we buried grandma, her sister, she had a birthday party. I was just in Capitol Heights not too long ago. Yeah,
well,
so that
if
ain't
I
nowhere. We
come,
drive there,
if
huh?
I come, I'll let you know. I'll add you or post something on your
Yes,
video.
you gotta let me
Yeah,
know.
but I'm just not
Yes.
feeling
Look,
no
but it ain't in your
airplane.
plans. You already said you ain't getting on a plane. The drive is
Yeah,
not long. I drive up there anytime on the weekend. Well, I don't literally drive, but I had somebody drive. I be up there all the time. But
yeah. But
yes, I do.
she bought hers already.
Yeah, it's best to do that. That's one thing I can say about grandma. She had all her stuff in order, where she wanted to go, who she wanted to do this, who she wanted to have it. You know what I'm saying? Even down to her jewelry, different things like that. Her hats, yeah. But it was a secret because like they gave everybody like they big envelopes and they gave it all individual. And the aunts was like, don't tell nobody how much you got. Because they ain't want nobody to get mad if somebody had more than what they. It was so stupid. I said, ain't nobody gonna get mad because I told her don't leave me nothing. She was hard head. She got
That's
so many family members though.
Good afternoon.
and when,
Money boy.
and
I
when
just
you
was
think
talking about you, money boy. Yes, I was like for content, like my boy over there. But we was talking about something else. I'm too nice and boring, and I ain't funny, and I don't drag or do nothing. I don't roast and shit. So
Do you care?
Mm.
That's the thing when
Yeah.
people say stuff. Do you care? Cause
I
No, but
be
I think it's
caring though.
funny because look, if somebody peep this or whatever, or it gets shown, how dare Coleman do this and do that? Like I ain't supposed to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like that
but
has happened before. Like
but
I
does
know
it
damn
stop you
well
from?
Coleman didn't and shit.
But did you stop doing or saying what you wanted to say?
Hell no.
All right then. So
Look, you had to get on me a couple times. Look, that is so interesting because I don't know I don't remember what it was, but I just remember you was at Huggy. You had a whole different name, and people started saying like you was Huggy Foot Soldier. So you
that's what
became.
that's what I'm talking about. You know who said it?
I don't remember who said it.
Red Bull.
Oh Lord. Oh shit. Okay.
Because
Okay.
she had an issue with him, but out of all the people in the chat, she picked me.
Mm-mm.
Didn't she say
Well,
she
she
seen
picked me
me?
one time too.
Really?
She picked me
Reason
one
why
time. So
I
I'm a dox your ass, bitch. I
She
was like,
said
well,
she
go
seen
ahead,
me in the
girl.
market. She said she seen me in the market, and I'm like, what market she seen me in? Because I'm like,
Yeah, she was wild
these,
out. Yeah, she
these
was
people
crazy.
right here is crazy. If they can get you going to start some stuff, they will.
Yeah, I said, you wasting your time with me. I said, don't even strike up a lie. Motherfuckers ain't interested in me. You might lose subscribers, girl. My boring ass. I said, okay, go try it out and see what happened. Like, ain't nobody checking for me because I don't bother nobody.
Exactly. That's my point. Exactly. Nobody. I'm small fry. I'm good. I'm
Right.
not.
Like,
I'm not that person. You looking for me
you
to
will
go back
lose
and
subscribers fucking with me.
not going
But
back
you
and
know,
That's
don't
forth.
nobody want their character assassinated neither, though. That be the whole thing. Like
No,
you
but
gotta
some
say
people will
something
take
back.
it and then it'll be a long and drawn out back and forth. That's the problem. It's responding to something is one thing, but to drag it on day in and day
yeah.
out, it becomes, a moot point after that. It'd be
And
back and
that's what
forth.
get me. That's why I say I'm boring because I ain't gonna take the time to do the shit.
It's like this.
Say
Say
what the
I
fuck
didn't.
you gonna say. I somewhere say fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Like fuck
Like
you.
say I was watching a girl that just left, right?
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
I ain't know you guys, right? And she like
Hmm.
scammer this, scammer that. When I meet you, that's the first thing I'm gonna think is you a scammer. So you gotta clear it up. It's like you can't just not say nothing or it becomes true.
I
So
say
then you
prove it.
find yourself clearing it up, and it
I say
turns into
prove it. But see, that's the thing. It was already put out there years ago with no proof. So you reiterating it to me is like you
Oh, hold
co-sign
on, y'all.
2300.
oh, she was saying, hold on, she'll be right back. You can finish talking.
And you prove that that person doesn't have any receipt for it. So when you put it back out here again, you're kind of like agreeing with it. It wouldn't bother me so much if it was true. Addressing
Yeah.
something is one thing. I was in a long and back and forth with that person for that same reason for years.
They
So it
couldn't
comes to a
understand
point.
why they was even doing it, could you?
I knew why they was doing it, but it
For
wasn't. It
content?
was no, just because I didn't align myself with who they had a problem with. So that's why I didn't go after the person they was after because we all was a part of the same chat.
Was this like 6, 7 months ago?
No,
It
this
seemed
thing
like
years.
mm,
2019 it started. And it's still going on today. She's still saying it.
I think she gonna fix it. It wasn't sitting right with her. She was too
No, not
respectful.
her. She
Oh,
ain't the one that she reiterated. The person that said it is still saying it. But her, she says she out receipts. She don't have none for that. So take it down. That's all I want.
yeah. And especially if you ain't try to do nothing to them. Like I ain't try
No,
to get no money from you. I don't owe you no money. None of
no, I
that. So
owe
what is it?
I'm proudly say I owe no one on this app not one red penny, not even a person who put it out there.
That's crazy. That's just trolling then. They was trolling you.
No, we used to be cool. That's one of them things where for me, when stuff like that happens, I ain't messing with you no more. Ain't gonna be no later on. We gonna be talking again. No, I'm cutting ties with you and I'm leaving it alone. I'm not speaking on you. I'm not saying nothing to you about you, but they can't seem to do the same.
Yeah, I don't like that type stuff, man. Like I say, man, sucker ducking. All I do is block, unsubscribe, and keep it moving. Because once it's out of sight, out of mind, it kind of goes away. Till somebody say, they said something about you. You be like, they still talking about me. That's
Oh, they
crazy.
made it known to me on the panel. They made it known then. I wasn't talking about them. I don't watch them anymore. I'm not looking to see what they say about me so I can come out here and address everything they saying. I'm done with it.
Yeah, that's the best move. Like Remy and Papoose. Papoose only went live because she started talking about the kids, but he went back in hibernation. He can't like Remy out of line doing all that. This your
Everybody
husband.
says she out of line, but do you think after all this behavior, it's like You guys got all this money, but y'all can't find nothing else to do but come out here and act a fool. You ain't no different than these average people on the social media. You just got money. But I think they're gonna
Exactly.
go right back together.
For sure. You can't, it's hard like the stuff that he going through with her and she going through with him, they've been doing that for years. It's literally normal to
Exactly.
them.
That's you and my point about this whole YouTube stuff. You know how that person is. So you marry that person. Then you is like you expect them to be different. No. That's their character. I wouldn't put it all out here, but that's what people do nowadays. They put all their personal business out here.
Then
Then
she
you got
had the
people
nerve to say, I got y'all lit. You ain't get us lit. Keep our name out your mouth. What you mean you
exactly.
got us lit? But you
Like they
know,
looking for attention. It's crazy. That's all that's about. Look at me. He did this. She did that. I mean, you knew she did this before. He did this before. It wasn't a problem then, so why is it a problem now?
because it made it to the internet.
Their life stories, they being talked about anyway in the news,
Yeah.
right? It's always something with these people. And it's crazy.
Because if you think of any Hollywood couple, they going through. Look at Casey and P. Diddy. Look at Will Smith and Jada. Look, any
I
couple.
can't
Only person
understand
that
that.
keep it silent
But I
is
can't
Jay Z and
understand that whole
Beyonce.
P. Diddy stuff. Y'all men, y'all couldn't fight him off. What the hell is going on? Men on here crying, he did me for such and such a years. What were you doing? What, you had a gun to your head? What the hell is going
Money,
on?
money
It's
hit
so
harder than
many
a gun
people.
and a fist,
But don't
and
come
people
out
don't
here
want.
with it if you was with it. You was with it. If you're not a willing participant, you're gonna try to get out of something. You're not gonna keep on doing it and then cry about it later. Come on now. It's
Or
crazy.
go
Every
to
time I
jail.
turn around, it's another person. I'm like, golly, all these people. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
because they a lot of them they snitching basically to avoid prison time, or they getting paid to say it. Like it's that Diddy and Casey thing. I'm be starting to think it's just fake news at this point. Stuff
It's
they
a
be. I'm like, man, this is a
possibility.
theater show.
It's a possibility. You right. I didn't look at it like that since you put it that way. Because I wasn't understanding it when I first heard it. Every time I turn around, it's a new person that said they did this to them. I'm like, what was y'all doing when this happened? And then you say it happened for years? Oh, hell no. I'm fighting for my stuff. You're going to have to kill me to get it. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, didn't nobody get taken advantage of. Like you said, they was willing participants trying to
Had to be.
get to the
Had to
bag,
be.
and do anything to get to the bag.
But
And
we
then
know
they
this
ain't get
been
to the
going
bag.
on as when you was growing up, this stuff was going on in that industry. And people
All
don't
the way.
understand boys were being more touched than girls. But because they was boys, nobody was talking about it. All they was talking about was the girls. But it's always been the boys. From the time they was a child, even when they got an adult.
Yeah, doc. They
And
say
that's
all the
it.
Disney kids. They say all the Disney kids been touched. They actually groom the Disney kids from birth. That's why you never really see their moms and dads. I don't even think they have moms and dads. I think they mom and
No,
dad give them
they
up.
sell them out. They sell their kids out too
Yeah.
for the money. Look at the boy that played in Lost Boys, the vampire movie. He came on the news and talked about it. Don't you know they crucified him for saying it? So it's like the way our society is now, wrong is right and right is wrong.
Yeah, the devil run the world, man.
Well, they
Take a
ain't gonna
breath,
get
cause
me.
we
They're
in
gonna have to
hell,
take
man.
me out because I'm not going. And I wouldn't want my child to be in that industry, the music or the entertainment.
Now, it's possible to be in it long as you don't get to that next level. Like you can be independent and you carry your own torch, but you only gonna get so far that way. But once you skip the level and now you this mogul, what do you have to do to get there? You know what I'm
I got
saying?
I'd rather be blackballed because they blackball people all the time. It's like once you sign on that dotted line, it's over. They take you to this party and be like, well, there's a producer over there. You need to talk to him. You know what that means. You know what
And
that
look,
means.
that line on them
Hmm.
contracts be saying, you know,
Hmm.
where you sign your name, it's not
Yeah.
a line. If you take a magnifying glass, you will see that's a whole sentence you signing your name over. And they don't be knowing what them sentences be saying. It might
Until they
say,
until you
yeah,
try
to
to get away and they let you know, well, you signed this and this says this. You can get your lawyer, he could tell you, yeah, you signed it. That means you agreed to it.
and the first thing the lawyer gonna do is grab the magnifying glass when you give him the papers, and he gonna look at the line and make sure it's a line and not saying something different. You know what I
It's
mean? And then
always
they
the
read the
dot. It's
contract.
always the smaller print, ain't it?
Yeah.
People be looking for the money and not thinking.
Or not caring because they starving, and it's when you broke, it's easy to influence a broke person. A person with money, you can't really just give. You could say if I'm worth 100,000, right, $1 million is not going to excite me. If I'm worth $100, I'm like, man, that's 1 million. And now
Right.
my desires and vanities gonna start taking control of my ego. Next thing you know, I'm doing something stupid. So it's cool to have enough money to take care of yourself so you can make sound decisions and not go against your morals for a little bit of money.
Right.
Like when I
So
was broke, I used to like sell dope. I'm mad as hell I sold dope. You know what I mean? But I was broke. So I'm like, man, I ain't hurt nobody. Man, I'm taking people's kids' formula money. You know what I'm saying? You done brought 50 over, but now your newborn can't eat. And I ain't even looking at it like that. I'm just looking at it like you.
unfortunately, you the only one that came to that. I'm sure it's quite a few of you guys that did it and came to that conclusion, but it seemed like there's more that don't. They thinking they out here, they flexing their shoes. They don't get it. You flexing gold and shoes and watches and cars, but you get busted, you just gonna be replaced by somebody else.
If you're gonna get busted, especially in today's technology and the people telling, there's no fast way to get money without going to jail. Did you know I could sell 1,000 t-shirts if I don't pay the government off what I made? That's just like selling dope to them, and they
And
locking
that's
me up
and
for
that's the
selling
thing. They want
t-shirts.
a part of everything that you get. Anything extra, they got their hand in it.
Sure.
That's why they made this thing. If you both are on the SSI, if you're not married, if you married, they're gonna cut part of the other one's SSI. I mean, how you gonna control somebody's money like that? That's crazy to me. This is
Life
not
is just
money.
too expensive.
Yeah, this is money people worked hard for. And you want to give me what you want to give me, then you want to put stipulations on it. Come on now. They don't want you to get more. They want you to stay stuck where you at. But they got it. If you owe taxes, they're gonna snatch your stuff. Let them owe you. They're gonna even gonna give you a certain amount of money. You know it ain't the money that you deserve to get. That's what they give you.
And the trick is the more you owe, longer the more you owe that you paying back on, it's how your
Hmm.
credit score rise. So that you almost gotta owe to get your credit score up. Now, if your credit score ain't up, you can't get no house or nothing in case you paying full cash right then. Cause your credit score down. You like, man, hold on, I got da work this, da. They like, nah, but your credit score. It's
Well, let
like,
me
all right,
ask
so
you this, right? If you were like Wesley Snipes and you had all this money, would you let someone else handle your business?
I would for a time being while I go to school and figure it
That's
out.
how
But
he got from the taxes. He let someone else handle it and they wasn't paying it. So they locked him up.
he should have been going to school for it so he could X the middleman out.
Exactly. You need to know how to handle your own money because when you got money like that, everybody be trying to get something from you. It's always the people that's close to you for the most part.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I know life too expensive and it's too many. vanities out there that make your brain want it. Like I want a Benz. That's way too expensive. So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
go get a Chevrolet. But I still want the Benz. I just go get the Chevrolet, man.
Listen, you going by what you want and not what you need. That's where people get mixed up.
Uh-huh.
We want a lot of stuff, but we need a car to get me to point A and B.
Yeah.
Because those things are expensive. If you have trouble with it, don't you gotta what? Take it to the dealers? Because your parts are not something you can just get right away. It have to be ordered. So that's money right there. It's like always somebody got their hand in your pocket for whatever reason.
I make probably like 3,500 a month.
Hmm.
My bills is 3,000. Just
So
the insurance, the car note, the
right.
house note, the electric, the cable, the weed, all that, man. So you still broke, but you make it 3 grand a month. That's like 48,000 a year, but the poverty line is 50,000. Now, how many
Exactly.
jobs is gonna give you 1,000 a week? And if they is giving you 1,000 a week, the rent and whatever in that place you working at, it no less than 2,000.
So they came up with a way to rob people from day one. We gonna go by your what you make, and that's order how much we gonna charge you for your rent. If you're making what you say you making, your rent gonna be over $1,000. I'm like, damn, I
Yeah, I
would
wouldn't
pay
even
it
be able to
long as
make
you
it if
put
my girl
something.
wasn't working too. I wouldn't be able to make it. I had to live solo without
But
raising
see,
kids or none of that.
that's what it is when you have two people, you guys working together. That helps a lot. But
Heck
look at
yeah,
those
help.
who don't have nobody working with them. They just it becomes living from paycheck to paycheck.
And then if you lose your job, one
You in
month can have
trouble.
you in a hole where you can't rebound. Just your rent now, you owe 4,000. You lost your job. You ain't paid last month. Now you owe 4,000. Okay, cool. You give them 2,500. You still owe 15, and in three and a half more weeks, you gonna owe another 2,000.
Yeah,
And that's
because
just that.
they're gonna put the interest. That's what kills you, the interest. You
But
thinking that you just gonna pay that exact amount. No. The interest each day is gonna be higher. So you be right back to 4,000.
yeah, and
So
still looking for a job. So you done exhausted all your savings in 2 months. You
and I
just
don't
now
get
get the go
go
ahead.
ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying you exhausted all your savings in 2 months. You finally get another gig, but you still starting back at the bottom because the job you had, you done moved up with raises and everything. So the job you normally gonna get is not gonna be covering the life you was living before you lost your good job.
And they want you to have bad credit because you will always owe them. You don't offer somebody who don't have a job a credit card. Are you serious? How am I paid?
Yeah,
People
it's a
do get
tricky
them
game,
cards.
but
They be
once your
thinking they can
credit,
buy anything. You got to pay for that stuff.
but now like once your credit is like 800,
Hmm.
you can get a Benz for 150 a month. Your credit anything lower than that, that same Benz you paying 350, 400 a month.
Would
Same
you
car,
you talking about like renting one or
leasing like
leasing
yeah,
one?
leasing.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
still is that a good thing though?
No, it's not a good thing. I mean, 100 is cool because you can afford it. Like when you see people in them nice cars, they paying less for they Benz than you paying for your Malibu.
Oh,
You done
okay,
got your Malibu from a local car lot. They tearing you up. This person paying less than you and driving a BMW because they credit score all the way together.
okay. I see what you're saying.
You can go in if all right, say you got $10,000, right?
Hmm.
The car is 15,000, right? I go in there, I got $500. Good credit, you got bad credit. They'll take my 500 before they take your 12 grand because the bank gonna pay them the whole 15 and I just gotta pay the bank back. So it's out their hands. They get the full ticket of their car right then and there. So they'll say, forget that other 300 he ain't got or that other 3 grand he ain't got. Give it to the one with the credit because the bank gonna splash them out soon as you qualify for it. So I can have $500 on a card with good credit. You can have $10,000 with bad credit, and I get the car over you. It's weird, man. It's a code. But it's people that mastered it. I ain't gonna lie. There's people that done mastered this credit game where they got houses and they just selling them equity and rebuying houses and they working it to their abilities. You know what I mean? You
Right.
can get a 5 bathroom crib with good credit for 700 a month. 5 bathrooms and everything. Bad credit, you can't even get a bucket house in the
But wouldn't that depend on where you living at, the state? Because all of it is not the same. Here, those ones that might cost 700, they're 1,000 now. There's no more 700 anymore. It's like house payments. That don't
No, if
include
your
the gas
credit
and
right.
electric though. Yeah, you
No,
could. Well, suppose you lose your job, man. Those
that
things you
is
gotta
crazy.
take into consideration.
Your
Cause there's
one
no
bedroom
guaranteed
apartments
jobs
is a
anymore.
thousand.
Right,
Your
because
one
there's no
bedroom
guaranteed jobs anymore.
is not.
So it's like
And
at your own risk, no matter what you do.
and the landlord was telling me all the landlords went up because of the pandemic. They went like a year and a half where people wasn't nobody paying rent
People don't
because you ain't have.
understand you had to pay that rent still. You might have not paid it then, but eventually you had to pay it. So it's like you doubling up on something that you really can't afford.
Mm,
That's crazy.
interesting.
That's crazy. But they put you in that position. You gotta think though. You gotta really think. Am I gonna spend this rent money now and pay later? You still gonna have to pay that month and that month. Some people went to the thousands. That's crazy for some rent that costs less than $500.
Man, shout out to Quentin Emerson, man. HOTC. What's up, Bully? Shout out to Quentin, man. Man, what Coleman done did, man? She got us
Okay.
running the whole store and
Yeah.
shit. That's
Yeah, she ain't coming back, so I'm gonna drop. So drop. It was nice talking to you.
all right. I'm gonna try to
Enjoy the
hold it
rest of your
down.
day.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, Coleman done blackballed. Come on, Coleman. I'm gonna stay up here a little bit longer so you don't got this long drag in your life. Stay on here a little bit longer. Let me think of something to talk about, man. Let me think of something to talk about. Uh, I'm about to talk about black people and white people. Okay, black people got this notion that they can't be racist, which is the stupidest ideology in the world. So I was asking a homie, I'm like, can black people, I said, can black people be racist? He like, nah. I said, could you be racist? He said, no, I can't be racist because I don't control the wealth, la, 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 la. I said, all right, cool. I said, if you did control the wealth, would you hire black people over white people? He said, yeah. I said, you're a racist. You just ain't able to act on your racist. You know, you're unable to act on it. So now you're saying I can't be. No, you just ain't got the power to execute. You still prejudge and you still prejudice. Okay, on the white side, they really think that they didn't get a head start. They look at us like we crying. Like, I went to school, I busted my ass. Okay, all right, little Miss Hot Thing. But when you graduated high school, you already had a $20,000 in your bank already. We never really had 20 grand that's just put up. Never. It's always used for something. They say, well, you know how much money I owe in schooling? But you guaranteed the job because y'all the people that's hiring each other. Might hire a couple of Negroes, so we'll be chasing the tail and want to be like LeBron or want to be like somebody. It's only ever in the whole history of basketball, it only been 4,000 players. They got our little homies thinking they really about to be LeBron James. You not. They had me thinking I was gonna be Jay-Z the rapper. You're not, buddy. They give you the glitz and glitter to make you run over there. And when you run over there, you find out that Negro a boule and he gatekeeping. He won't even introduce you to nothing or nothing. You'll find yourself like, all right, cool, this is a big gang. Now how the Mexican and other nationalities beat that system is they stuck together. You will have 10 Mexicans in one house, and they had pay that house off 10 times faster than you would have paid yours off because 10 of them doing it, right? And then they buy another one and another one and another one. If they got a business, they keep doing it. So they sticking together. Black people don't stick together, man. Bro, as soon as you start coming up, watch how black people that ain't got their hand out start turning away from you. They start getting threatened by you. It's like, oh, you trying to compete with me. I'm not trying to compete with you. We need to come together. LeBron and Michael Jordan being supposed to bought a whole city. All you do is got to go street by street. How much for this whole street? All right, cool. 80 million. Here y'all go. How much for this whole street? Cool. 80 million. Next thing you know, it's called LeBron Jordan City. These cities is last names of people. Or like not the whole city, or let's take Ohio, for instance. In Akron, Ohio, we got a thing called Goodyear Heights. We got a thing called Firestone Park, right? Goodyear Heights is from the Goodyear tire dude. He bought so much land that they called it Goodyear Heights. Where he done, man, Firestone Park is from the Firestone Tire Company. And this is just the tire people. This is how moguls think, but they white and they do it right. What Bron and them doing? Now, Bron is doing some things, but if they got together, 10 of them, it don't all got to be black guys. 10 millionaires get together and buy and do something for the inner cities. Buy the inner cities. All the houses is y'all. All the streets is y'all. All the stores is y'all. And you only got to pay $600 a month. Low income. Everything low income housing in this mug. Cool. You gonna once you make it low income housing, it's a tax write-off. Cool. And that's just on neighborhoods. You got people like Dr. Dre, right? He had the Beats by Dre. He done let them Peckerwoods give him whatever they gave him. I think they gave him X amount of millions of dollars, whatever, for his beats, right? He can't die with that money. Them beats is gonna sell forever. This is generational wealth forever. It's gonna go to this kid, to this kid, to this kid. All right, cool. Let's do 50 Cent with the Formula 50. Cool. You got a whole vitamin water, bro. You sold it. So now that vitamin water is going to this kid, this kid, this kid, forever. So then our future ancestors is gonna be looking like, but y'all already had Gatorade. Y'all already was born into that. Right? Because all our niggas sell us out. They all do it. I was watching a documentary called Soul City. Look up Soul City, right? It was owned by a black dude. They got the red dirt, the best dirt in the world, and as big as Akron, Ohio. He owned all of it. He sold all of Soul City. He sold the whole thing. Like, is you not stupid so you can be rich? And a couple of your little family members be rich when y'all had all that land. Okay, so if this was the most recent, why don't let these black folks say they stole our land. No, our punk ass ancestors sold on that shit. This is why it was 9 black presidents before George Washington. When you look on the back of a $2 bill, you will see dudes sitting there signing it. The black dude on the back of the $20 bill. Cool, man. That was a nice little rant, man. I ain't about to go all in my bag like that. I ain't gonna go on my bag like that. Ain't no purpose. They're not gonna listen. And plus, I'm doing a lot of talking because I damn sure can't buy no whole Soul City. I damn sure can't start no. Look, we need manufacturers, y'all. We don't manufacture nothing. So any come up we do, we gotta pass money to them regardless. Say you come up with an idea, you gotta I'll give y'all one if y'all want to make some money. You got a motorized fishing pole, right? Where you hit a button and it wound that big ass bass up. You ain't got to keep turning it, right? We still will have to go to a manufacturer to produce this. We not going to produce it. We don't got a car, Cadillac, none of that is owned by no Negroes, bro. We don't got no planes. We don't even got tow motors, pilot jacks, and warehouses to put the shit in. But y'all ready to go to war, huh? Go to war with who? The 1% is you not stupid. They'll fly a chopper over your city right now and just start taking out everybody you love and fly away. You ready for that for real? For what? A piece of land? No, ain't nobody doing that. Black people got a soul and heart. And Nana not going on the front line for you bitch niggas. I'm not letting her. My daughter not going on. Listen, bro. We don't got a military. We don't got a land to call ours. We don't have no manufacturing. Oh, but we got a lot of money. They'll let you Negroes get money. Do you know we 70% of the economy? Did you know poor people spend 10 times more money than a millionaire? Just on fake hair. Not dumb. Cool. Is they teaching this in school? Absolutely not. How would they teach you how to? Why? Ain't nobody teach them. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm about to start going live again, dropping my gems, man. Let people start taking them. They be taking my gems, y'all. Make money off of it. Do whole lives, edited videos off of one sentence I said. Now they done got all these super chats. Don't pay no homage. But it's cool. It's cool here. At my people's church, they do a full giveaway, right? Dude told me, hey man, all these foreigners come down here. I'm like, yeah, they starving just like us. He said, no, they're not starving. He said they come get all this free food and put it in a grocery store and sell it. You ever notice when you in a neighborhood and it say it get overpopulated with Chinese people? Then you start seeing the stores in that neighborhood become Chinese names, the Asian market. That building been there your whole life. But the white man ain't did nothing, bro. All this dope y'all selling, all this money in the hood. I know niggas that's 22 years old with $500,000, man. And done had money since they was in the 9th grade. And they friend got money. Everybody got money. And they can't do nothing with it because they'll go directly to jail. They ain't did nothing with their credit, so they can't spend it on nothing, or they going directly to jail. So they just hoarding this shit. And buying a lot of weed, a lot of shoes, and a lot of jewelry. Because they won't go to jail for that. You think you we gotta do better. We got to, man. How? I don't know. I don't know. All right, say we about to buck the system, right? Don't nobody go to work tomorrow. No black folk. It'll crash their whole system. Guess what'll happen tomorrow when you wake up? You will be the only nigga lost your job because all them gonna go to work. They can't sacrifice nothing. If everybody stop paying rent right now, they can't put everybody out the houses. It'll crack. Long as you participate and you giving it motion. Don't go to Walmart for 1 week and all their food is spoiled. All the food in the trucks is spoiled. Everything spoiled is no good. It folds and crack. What part ain't y'all getting, man? But the only thing, niggas don't stick together. You will be the only nigga that ain't go to Walmart. You gonna ride by Walmart like all these niggas. I thought we had a truce with this shit. Ah, man. Let me go in here and get in the Walmart. These niggas can't even stick together on panels. You can't even get 10 niggas on one accord on a panel. And you trying to tell me we can get the niggas in the world to do it. Bro. Man, let me turn this fire down, man. But we talk about something fun. I think next week, if it's warm, I'm gonna go to Cedar Point, man. Now, when I be going to these places, I just ride all the roller coasters and leave. I don't take my girl or nothing. She hate walking. Like, I'm not walking around that whole motherfucking park. So cool. I just hop in the car, boom, give them $100, boom, go in there and ride all the roller coasters. When after I ride all the roller coasters, it's something that makes you feel lighter, dog. The thrill, it take all that stress out of you. It's almost like getting baptized, for Christ's sakes. People be talking about that. Never been baptized. Jesus ain't real. Good God, fake. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is, the stories and all that might be fake. But when I got baptized, I felt it leave. And the reason why I got baptized, because I wanted to kill a motherfucker, right? And it was haunting me. I'm like, I'm gonna kill this nigga. I'm gonna, and my girl, like, man, you need Jesus, dog. You evil as hell. I'm like, man, fuck them niggas. And I'm straight demon time. Cool. I go to church. Dude looking at me the whole time, talking to me. I'm looking at him. Cool. I see him after the thing. I'm like, yeah, you think the Bible, that's real? That you think all that really happened? He said, the preacher, he the coldest. White dude at that. He said, I don't know. But I never read a book better than it. I never saw nobody write no literature like this ever. He said, go get a book. He said, this book lasted the test of time. I'm like, so what is it? He was like, Look, don't focus on the stories, but focus on the spirit. It's spirituality, they just don't call it that, and they say spirituality is a devil, which is fake shit. It's the spirit. May the spirit of Christ compel. You ever saw them people come knock on your door talking about that Bible? They face be all clear. They just be so happy. Bro, that you know how you can demons can get in you? So can angels. You know how demons get in you? When you're around a lot of negative people with demons on. And the demons get to spawning with each other and entering each other, and y'all passing off demons. You know how you get an angel in you? You get around a whole bunch of good people, and they start spawning and getting on you and getting in you. You know where all the good-hearted people be at? Church! I'm not saying it's real. I'm just telling you how the spirit works. Let me get off that topic. Coleman, you wrong for this one, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I thought I was gonna dip in, slip out, but talking my shit, so fuck it. It's all good. But you wrong for this. You took my mod. Don't think I ain't see that, Coleman. You just gonna snatch my modification like I be trolling or something. That's messed up, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the peoples, man. The People's Lounge, Diamonds Are Forever. What Quentin talking about? The only way to keep the system running is debt, constant debt. Even when you get the land and everything you need, you still gotta spend money to keep it up. I mean to keep it. D Provaz. What's happening, lady? Nicola, hey boo. Yeah, she done did me dirty up here, man. I don't know where she at, man. Sheila. What's Sheila say, man? Why you let your ex... Come on, man. What's up with the messy stuff, Sheila? What the ex-husband do, man? See, y'all be on some trash. It's all trash. Let me see. Why you let your ex-husband? Why you let your ex-husband? Why you let your ex-husband? I don't know why y'all be doing that shit. I don't even know why he violated you, and I don't know why you care, but I'm quite sure it's something you did that made him violate you, and it's a constant going back and forth thing, and y'all must don't like each other, and y'all be doxing and clapping at each other. I think that's what's going on, Sheila, but I don't know. I'm outside looking in. But by reading that with them question marks and you demanding an answer, got me thinking, yeah, they beefing more than just the husband going off. Something had to start before that, because I just can't see a dude off top. Who is that? Her name's Sheila, and then disrespect them. So I don't know what happened, but that's why y'all need to quit and chill with all that, man. It's negative energy. That's where them demons come from. You understand? You would be done took this stuff out off the internet, because I done did it. Done got all spazzed out on the internet and took that shit in real life and slapped the shit out of motherfucker. And just because I'm in a bad mood because somebody on the internet pissed me off. Now I'm at the light looking over at the other car like, hurry up and go, nigga. Instead of saying, hey, how's life? A whole different being leave the crib because I let somebody piss me off on the damn internet. That's why I be sucker ducking. Man, I'll be sucker ducking, especially with people that'll change up on you. If you would change up on me, you a fraud, you a fake. I can't change up on you because I'm always me. I'm always real. So I can't change up on you. You got to do something to make me quit fucking with you. These motherfuckers, you ain't got to do nothing. They'll just change up on you because they're around somebody else. But then want to call you in private like, yeah, I was drunk. I was tripping. Shut your bitch ass up. You was acting out for them people. Motherfucker, you a phony fraud, fake poser, and back the fuck up. Block, unsubscribe. Just like that, bro. Wish you would switch up on me. Fucking sucker. And they do it all the time, man. They do it all the time. Get close to you, get to know you, show some fake love and fake hugs. And out the blue. Huh? That's how you feel? Why you ain't tell me that? Why was you acting like it was all peaches and cream and the whole time you disliked it? You call yourself having game, huh? Because you fooled me and I thought you was solid. You turned out to be mushy. Like one of them hard candies and you bite into it and it's a cherry in that bitch, you fake ass mother. Never mind that. See how me reading that comment got me into that lane? That shit is possessive, bro. That's them demons I'm talking about. Now look, most demons you got, you supposed to have in your body, but they only to protect your angels. They're not to be enforced on other people for no goddamn reason. The demons is to protect the good you. When evil come at you, you want your demons to step out and fight it. When good come at you, you want your angels to step out and give it a hug. How this is common knowledge. Fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Is it the food? What is it? Can't stand you motherfuckers, man. Look, I'm 50 years old, right? 50, right? That's a half a century. I done saw this world change 4 times. Literally change where it ain't even the same. You got the 80s, completely different from the 70s. You got the 90s, completely different from the 80s. You got the 2000s, that's completely different than now. Why you say that? Drop is the same. It ain't nothing new under the sun. Shut your dumb ass up. Gas used to be a buck. You had to use a landline. If you had a mobile phone in your car, you was super rich. Cool. This before pagers. I'm in the 80s right now. This before pagers, dude. And I'm blessed to being able to live and see and smell the air before the chemtrails. I remember there was beautiful cotton clouds all the time. Summer was almost a whole fucking year, dog. Days didn't go this fast, dog. You're like, because you was a kid, drop. Nope, because my mama told me the same thing. She was grown. The time has sped up. This just in the 80s. Now we get to 2025 and you motherfuckers lost y'all damn mind with all this technology, all these new toys you can play with. Don't nobody care that I'm on the internet and anybody that want to hear this can click on it in the world and hear it in real time. And we don't even care how they do it. We don't even care how they do it. We can't even fathom it. Bro, we barely can hook up house speakers. There go another thing. We had record players and house speakers. There wasn't no Bluetooth speaker that played everything. We had to watch cartoons on the weekend. Wasn't no Cartoon Network. Now ain't no Cartoon Network. All that cable, remember cable? Man, that's gone. Everything Netflix and this, that now. Bro, the world gonna keep change. So if you don't listen to somebody older than you and you don't listen to somebody younger than you, you're gonna get caught out the loop. I listen to these little 15, 14-year-olds. I'm like, yeah, I see the way the world about to move now. Bro, marriage? Man, ain't none of them thinking about that. Bro, they don't even believe in cheating, like you can't cheat. It's impossible to cheat with these little niggas, man. you got you got females bragging that they strippers. Bragging. I'm getting my money. That bro, when I was coming up, man, you hid that. You did that in the closet. You didn't want nobody to know you was a stripper. Now they walking down the street in they stripper outfit. Bitch, you naked. Why you call her a bitch, Drop? My bad. What the fuck? Very interesting. Man, am I talking to myself? Man, is anybody in here, man? Put a one in the chat, man. About to do this. Somebody put a one in the chat. Anybody. Notice streaming is looking leveled up. Check out stream. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Coleman. That stream yard, that new one. The first one is $44. They talking like $389 a year or something, bro. Bro, you used to could get this for $10, bro. $10 out the door. Bam. Next month, $10. If you want to do it big, $20. Now they lowest one is $44 a month or $35 annually for the year. I'm not paying it. There's only gonna be 6 of us up there today. It's gonna be a big old duck in the corner. I got yeah, that's because that's because no, that's because I'm not got to get my mouth ripped out from those fucking streaming that so y'all could be sitting here trolling me and all that. That's what that is. I'm not about to pay $50 for you to get up on my motherfucking panel and destroy my whole brand. I'm not doing that. How you expect to grow? I don't expect to grow. I'm gonna grow regardless. Why would I stop growing? Cause I ain't growing at your rate. Always know the turtle always beat the rabbit. You done ran full speed all the way around the block and I just cut through a backyard. Fucking dummy. Never mind that part, man. I think I'm in here by myself, man. Are y'all some pompous people? Let me see. You wrong, Coleman. You're wrong, girl. But if y'all think I'm gonna talk about Coleman leaving me up here by myself, you goddamn right. Coleman, man, what's up, man? You gotta click back on the thing, man, and relieve me. Relieve me from my duties, man. What's happening? But you see how long I talked without mentioning somebody else's name? Can y'all do that one time, please? Can y'all just go without mentioning somebody else? Only people's name I'm mentioning is sources and all that. Quit mentioning them. Just go. Just talk. Give me some gems. Just do it. Then you can see how smart you is. Y'all just ain't getting it. Some people just don't get it, but I won't let it upset me like they don't know better. They don't know what it's like to be so fed up and fed so many ups and downs to where I can't get up. Shout out to the white boy Eminem, man. Shout out to the white boy, man. That's crazy, Shayla. I just read the end of it. I thought you meant violate on the internet. What did I do to deserve that? I was only 12 when it happened, Mama Lovely. Come on, man. Y'all messy, dog. That ain't even our business, Sheila. That ain't even our business. Why would you put that all through the whole internet? You're not gonna get nothing out of that, man. Trust me, man. But info for other people to troll you and all that, man. It's y'all messy, dog. Y'all messy. But look, I tried to wait. I tried to wait. I tried to wait. But now I'm saying bye bye.